Morning, welcome to Exclusive Vet number 5, episode 5. Just got here, and before the helicopter comes, we're going to try and do some eland from the ground because they're fairly tame before they hear the helicopter, which is just in the background. If you have a look here in front, you can see here's the bulls. So we're going to do 3 eland from the ground. Here comes the chopper, you can hear it in the background.
In doing all of these captures, have you ever had any incidents of people getting bitten by snakes?
So look, I mean, obviously being in the veld, you always come across these things, especially summertime. More of a case with actually dogs. Most farmers have dogs as well. So, and there's a keen interest in the snakes with the dogs, sort of a natural thing. I mean, both are emergency cases depending on what type of snake it is. So depending on whether it's hemotoxic, which would be a worm-slung that actually destroys the red blood cells, or cytotoxic, which is, for example, like your mambas and some of your cobras, what lands up happening is it actually affects your nervous system, so you stop breathing. But yeah, it's a common occurrence where you see the snakes. I've been fortunate enough that most of the time we haven't had any sort of fatal things and people haven't got into trouble, so don't kill them, just stay away from them. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a bit of weaning. So we're going to take all the youngsters out of the camps. Basically what you have is you got the male with a whole lot of females, and as they get older then he tends to push them out. So in nature what would happen is they just form a bachelor group. That's not possible in a camp, so he just keeps chasing them. So we're going to wean them, so basically dart all the youngsters and take them out. So we'll see what happens. How's that fun?
This is the hour, the darkest place, Dante's Inferno, the devil's maze. It's a good world gone bad.
So you can see the difference with the size of the horns just with the age. So this is obviously what we call a late lamb, light lambicky, just born a little bit later. And then if you come have a look here, so this is a split, meaning it's carrying the copper gene. This is an actual copper. So look at this one's ears, nice ears. These ones have they don't have as much pigmentation in hair, so you normally got these sort of darker spots, and that's all the damage from the sun, unfortunately. These guys have a lot of problems with their ears, so you can just compare the 2 ears. That would be normal. This is the color variant. Okay, so we're working them up, and you can see they're in the new camp now, and then we're going to wean some more, and we're going to just shift them around in the camps as they need to. So females one side, and then the males go to the ram camp. What we're going to do now, we've got this camp here where we're going to take out 11 females and there's about 18 babies. They all got different tags, so we're going to do all the females first, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do all the babies together. So we're going to work with the 8 first, and then we'll do the other 18. So what we've done is we've darted all 18, and I did all 18 together. Just the reason being is that Blesbuck are fairly easy to dart, and then the other thing about them as well is they can sleep for quite a long period of time without any hassles as well. The camp's obviously fairly square, and there's some springbuck as well, so I don't really want to be in the camp too long, so I wanted to just sort of knock them all down, and we can work them all together, sort the males to the females, because obviously females are going to a different camp and the males are going into a ram camp where they'll grow out. And yeah, we've sort of done 13 other older females in this camp as well, so we don't want to fly in the camp too much. The animals have got nowhere to go, and as you can see, it's not really that bigger a camp. You know, if you get a group together and you've got a nice sort of large area, they just stay in a group and they run straight, so they're fairly easy to shoot. So yeah, and that's pretty much it so far.
Nice.
Yeah, from here, say it again.
It just feels
Don't worry about it, just do it.
Ox is empty, main is just above quarter.
What is oxy?
Ox is your auxiliary fuel tank. Fuel tank is your auxiliary side. The main tank is opposite because the pilot always sits right. They try to balance out the weight with the fuel in the pilot.
Then when we fly with as
Yeah.
light as possible.
And when you're flying with vet and pilot, you fly half tank, which for this machine leaves you with enough power to fly properly.
So when you're flying in camps, which is fairly challenging, you can ask Julian all about that. You want to keep the animals together, make sure you can dart, keep things off the fence, confined space. So not only has he got to fly the machine, he's also got to make sure that he watches out what's happening and see where we're darting as well. I mean, he's probably one of the best oaks in the country, he just doesn't talk.
Sad state of affairs. Half the people die while the rest of us are splitting hairs. It's a good world gone bad.